oh shit, Kisei ain't no fucking joke. Because not only can he do what the Generation of Miracles can do, he can use the powers in unison and combine them and all different kinds of weird shit. And then, you know, and now he could do shit that they couldn't do. Like Murasaki could not block that fucking phantom shot. But he could, because he was using different powers in combination. But one weird thing that got me was, how come he can't use Emperor Eye like all the time? I understand why he can't use the other one because it's physically taxing. But, you know, Emperor Eye, I mean, I think they said it takes a great eye in order to be able to copy and see, you know, everything the person's doing and to be able to get the copy of it. So he's already got good eyes. Now, with this Emperor Eye shit, how much energy does it take to be able to use it? Shouldn't be too fucking hard. I can understand about him using that fucking crossover like Akashi got and shit like that is too much. But shouldn't he be able to use Emperor Eye a lot more often than he should be able to use the other powers? Anyway, what it is really basically they're trying to make it into more of like a fucking battle anime shit like that, which is cool and I like it. But I'm saying it's not even realistic. They try to they're taking aspects from like a damn actual battle where you can only use your powers for a certain amount of time, even if the power is something that you should be able to inherently do all the time. Like the other guy who's using Eagle Eye, he can use Eagle Eye every 2 seconds. You know, so anyway, it's time for Saren to get at Kaijo, right? And Kisei had Kuroko pissed when he first was early on when he was joining the team, when, you know, Generation Miracles. He didn't reveal it, Kuroko didn't reveal it to Kisei till just now. And Kisei says, all right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I got you. He says, all that's going to do is make me play harder. Anyway, Kuroko starts the game off hard. Came in, disappearing drive, phantom shot. He was driving the damn phantom, everything. Woke up in the new Bugatti, everything. And he scores. But Kisei's the fucking right back man. He got that point right back. The instant they scored, he said, when you score, we score. Just like that. He said, you know, I'm not going to give you that luxury of trying, you know, of trying to get a good start, nothing. If you score, we score. And that was just all there is to it. Anyway, one thing I wondered was, how did all the teams get this fucking know-how? And what I mean by that is, every time something happens in the game, all the other teams know it. Not just know it, but also know it by name. They all name it the same. Where did that shit come from? Like, all the teams know, oh, Emperor Eye. What, it went to the newspaper or something? Oh, perfect copy. How does everybody know the exact terminology, you know, the exact moves, the exact, like once, what's his name? I can't remember what his name is. Figured out the damn phantom shot. Now everybody know it. And teams that wasn't even in the fucking game know how to do it now. That shit is weird to me. Anyway, Kisei is destroying them. But what they were trying to do was, and this is another thing I'm talking about, what they were trying to do was score as much as they can before Kisei used his moves in at the end of the game. Kisei came out off top with it because he was trying to keep them from using that, strategy. Also, he could use it at the beginning of the game and at the end of the game, just in case he needs to come back or whatever. And he made the team lose a lot of morale, just starting it off on a good note. But how did everybody, all the teams knew, oh, he has a 3-minute limit. Where the fuck that come from? He used it just in one game and y'all know his limit? That shit is weird as hell. Like, every team knows that Kisei can use it for 3 minutes. Where the fuck did they find that out from? You know? I guess when the people monologue or whatnot inside the stadium and shit like that, they can see that too. You know? Anyway, Kisei, he's in this cool down mode now. And he's got the whole squad shook. Because they're like, oh shit, he was winning, he was whooping us. So now they're playing they're so tense that they can't make their shots and shit like that. So Rico subs in a bench warmer. This dude's, I mean, he's a bench rider. Like, all he's seen was the bench. He's on the bench more than any fucking person, anybody, that bench is like his home. He's married to the damn bench. They send him in though in order to like break the ice. He's a good team player though. He's not all that good, but he's a good team player. He wasn't so he was more cautious than the other people was, so they wasn't. Everybody was saying, "Oh, we're down 16 points. We gotta rush this," but he wasn't doing that. And it was so funny when he came in nervous. He was looking like, "Oh my fucking God!" That's what he kept saying. "Oh my fucking God!" He said, "I wanted to play. Why'd they put me in this game?" He said, "Why did it have to be this game? Why didn't y'all put me in there with lunch?" Like it was a few teams that they played that you knew was lunch, that you were just gonna eat real quick. He said, "Why didn't they put me in those games? They're gonna put me in the game with fucking Kisei, with the Generation of Miracles. Why?" You know, that's how he was. But anyway, he helped the team get their morale back and get their and slow the pace of the game down, so they were able to come back. And then Rico said, "Okay, get your ass back on the bench." He said, "Now that the team is back in order, get your ass back on the bench. You know where you're supposed to be. You're married to. Go back to your wife. The bench is your wife. You're married to that bench." Anyway, after that, Kisei's is out because his foot's all jacked up. Now, even when he wasn't using his powers, he was still pretty close to playing on Kagami's level. I would have had to put Kagami slightly ahead, but he was so close that they would have crushed him if Kisei was able to stay out there. So his foot's all jacked up. But they got Kuroko figured out. Dude was watching Kuroko, and he says, "Oh, that's how he does it." You know, the captain's pretty good, and you know, every so often they reveal why these people are captain or why this person is this, because a lot of times they think that the person's lunch, and they be like, "Okay, I can just run right through this motherfucker." No, he's in position for a certain reason. Anyway, he shuts down Kuroko. Kuriko's like, "Damn, I'm useless now." He said, "Vanish and drive, that's the only thing I fucking got, but I still can't score." So I think what he could do is Kuroko can still use Phantom Shot. Why? Now all he got to do is mix it up. If the person jumps on top of Kuroko, right, use Phantom Shot. They won't be able to see it. If the person steps back to try to catch it, use a higher arc and get it out of their way. You know, I'm guessing that's what I would do. Anyway, he sits on the bench. Kagami finally has a breakthrough, and Kagami's destroying the fucking team. He got warmed up, and now he's destroying the team. Anyway, Kisei's team, Kaijo, they're just trying to hold on for when Kisei can get back, because they can't keep up with these motherfuckers. Our team Sharon's got one of the Generation of Miracles. They got another ace that's fucking up there, that's just at the fucking at the tip top notch pip pop of the Generation of Miracles. He's right there. He's within an iota of them. That's one thing. He's right there on the fucking precipice of greatness. Then they also got one of the fucking uncrowned kings, Tepe, on their team. Then they got, and the other two people they got are pretty good. So they in over their heads right now. They just trying to hold on for Kisei. Anyway, last few episodes good. One other thing I gotta say, there's a little bit of a gripe. What did they do? They took Kisei out the fucking game. Anytime Saren's got to play against a player that's better than them, you see the person stop. If they want them to win, they stop using them within the game. Like, I mean, they were sitting down once they wanted Saren to win. Kisei right now, he's pretty much out of the game. He was in the game at first, then you see him stop getting the ball. What is that about? It's like weird. It's like too coincidental. Anyway, but this thing was great. Kisei, like I said before, I said he had the most potential out of all of them because he was playing for the least amount of time and he was able to catch up that quick. Not too many people can even do that, period. So obviously he was the most talented up till so far, but he just hasn't been able to catch up just yet. Pretty much, that's it. Great show. I mean, great few episodes. What? I'm going to say 4.5 out of 5. Started off real good, kind of slowed down a little bit, but it's still all right. Anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Peace.